But I want to let you know that we have a new member, and his name is Brian George. Brian George is just signed up. Hi, Martha. How are you?
Hi, Martha.
Hello.
So Brian George just signed up yesterday, and he's getting ready to schedule a time with me as one-on-one orientation, and he might be a really, really good one for us to. Okay, receiving. Hold on, last second. So this is an email, text from James Watson. He said that he's receiving the reminders but can't always attend. I just landed a second significant client, and I'm getting in routine with my clients and work I'm doing for them. I need to start planning my weeks out better to manage my time. I was just networking before and reacting to opportunities, whereas now I have time and performance commitments for his clients. So he's been very busy. This is James Watson. But anyway, going back, so Brian George is a new, and I thought that he also registered for today's meeting so we can meet him. And I have another person that's probably coming in, and he needs some help on his branding. Anyway, welcome to Fire Up Connect. And Martha just did her first live radio show last Sunday. And it was really interesting. So Martha, what did you think about that?
It was fun, but I told Marie that even though I love to talk, I don't think I can do the whole hour. So I'm going to start bringing guest speakers, and I'm thinking about possibly talking to politicians and bringing more of these bigger players and really getting the name across for Solix Business Services. But it was fun. I think I gave the business owners a lot of good information that they needed to hear. So I think you both should listen to it, because I think it addresses all businesses and what they can be doing in terms of their numbers.
Yes. So Jennifer, you're familiar with the radio show, right? For Fire Up.
Right, yes.
So if you have John Alero listen to what she just did, that is actually a very good advice for his business.
Okay.
And she really did give a lot of great information, and I think he needs to listen to that. And you can pull that information from kcaaradio.com.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering where to get it.
And go click full schedule and go to Fire Up Connect. Look for the Fire Up Connect and click podcast. That's where you're gonna get the audio and get that link. I can actually even text it to John, so I'll send it to him too. But just in case you're looking for it, it's there.
Sure.
And then Paul also did his video radio show. And Paul showed some videos also. And here's the feedback that I got from Ken Paul. So he said that, what did he say? Actually, it's a feedback from Martha.
Martha, okay.
Ken said that, Martha, it's best that, when you're, I think in the beginning you were trying to fix your hair and everything. I think everybody can see it. So they were like,
put it on your makeup.
Well, she was running a little behind, and she was trying to fix everything all at the same time. So he said, don't comb your hair on the video because everybody can see it. So that's what he said.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that it was video live. I thought it was just like them hearing my voice. So now I'm going to keep that in mind, that when I am there, I'm basically still.
But you did a really, really good job with your radio show, because it was very, you had a lot of good points. You talked about who the people that you're talking to, and then you gave specific information about that target market. So it was really incredible how you did that. So I don't know, Paulie, you might want to check it out and give your feedback to Martha after, after what she did. That was really awesome. And then for Paul, he shared some of his videos. And again, I shared my feedback to Paul already on that. So when you guys are doing like video recording with your phone, make sure it's all vertical. It's not this.
Horizontal.
Yeah, a horizontal. It has to be this. so you can get everybody wide when it comes to that. It looks like we have someone coming in. His name is Ken. Not sure who is this, but it might be the producer, Ken Powell. Let's see.
But it was organic, right?
There you
Wasn't it?
go. Hi, Ken.
Hello, Ken.
Unmute yourself, please.
Yes, hi, how are you?
We were just talking about you. I'm sure your ears are
Oh,
ringing.
Jesus, my ears are burning.
So it looks like you got a haircut.
Well, I had to, that's one of the rules with Marie. So that's why I'm late.
That'll look good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. You look sharp too.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, Paul has been like the what is it, the center of attraction here, because he's been like, always in sharp looking, and
Sure.
even James Fu said to him, "Man, you look so good." That's what James Fu said.
There
Maybe
you go.
it's because I've had some really good I'm talking with great friends, and so
Well, Martha always looks good. She's
yeah.
got
Oh,
that
thank
personality.
you. Today
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not all dressed, because guess what, guys? I want to tell you, I am co-author of Today's Inspired Latina. So it's a big deal. So I'm actually going to put my camera off and start putting on my gown and everything. So you'll get to see the dress when it's on.
Really?
Yeah, I saw
Oh.
some pictures, Martha, of you on the red carpet with the book for the Latina. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Wow, you
It's
gotta
being
share that
launched
with me.
today. So today's the big thing at 6:30 Central Standard Time. So I'm excited. We're all going to give our
Really?
little speech and hopefully inspire other women to follow their dreams.
Are you bringing your own videographer?
No, not to this.
Oh, you should, girl. That's a pretty big deal.
I'll have my friends take video the best that they can on their phones.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it
They're all
organic.
taking video of everything I'm doing. Some of the embarrassing things, because they all learned that I like dancing. So now they're putting me on the spotlight, Marie, and now they're making me dance all the time.
So what do you like to dance?
I can dance everything. There's just one thing I don't know how to dance is tango, but I can dance everything. Quebradita, salsa, reggaeton. I can dance anything, but except for
Wow.
tango.
Well, here's what I think we should do. Okay, Jennifer, no worries. You can step out for a call. What we need to do is when we do this event for the Fire Up Connect, I think what we should do is we should do some choreography of people, entertain, like a group for Fire Up Connect. Do you see what I'm saying? So like, so Martha, you can teach all of us and we can have a good choreography for a dance. I actually have done that for the
Let's do it. And
Yeah.
you're good at dancing. So if someone doesn't understand what I'm dancing, you will be like, hey, this is the steps.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to have some sort of a way that we can gather, and then we can have a great group of Fire Up Connect do some dancing. So so you know what? I did this for Finest Women in Real Estate. If you I did it where I brought all the finest women in real estate and their partners, and they dance during the Temecula Fashion Week for 3 days. They performed, all of them, and it was amazing. So and so that's where I ended up getting some James Bond, guys, because they were there, and then it was incredible how it all everybody became very excited, and they ended up being very close to each other. Okay, so can join while I drive. Yes. So this is Jasmine trying to connect with us. Anyway, Ken, you want to give your feedback directly to Martha and Paul about their radio show, because I know I gave them what you share with me, but it should really come from you. Go ahead.
Whoops. Yikes.
You're good. We can hear you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, my two budding radio personalities. My next
Uh-oh, we can't hear.
Oh, are you there?
We lost.
I was,
There you go.
Yes. Well, Excellent personalities. Did you hear me?
Yes, yes.
did you
we can
lose
hear
me?
you.
Okay. Okay. So one of the things that you guys might want to work on is introducing the topic that you want to talk about, then talk about your topic, and then summarize it at the end. And you need to give out your telephone number or your website. I prefer the telephone number on the radio as opposed to the website. And you need to give it out about 3 times. So you say, hey, you know, you can reach me at XYZ. And whoops, I talked a little too quick. Here, let me give it to you one more time, XYZ. And then just one more time, my phone number is XYZ. The reason why you do it 3 times is because people will hear it the first time, but they may not be prepared to write it down. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
One good thing to do in station is you have great video that's being taken, and the phone numbers are right there. But still, when you're on the 14 podcast, there's no video. You know what I'm saying? So you have to say the phone number, because one of the things you want them to do is call you, right? The second
Yes.
thing is, and this I'll address to you, Martha. In old school radio, you know, combing your hair and making sure you look really great and all that kind of stuff is super. Back when I was on the radio, but you're on the radio with video. See, back in the old days, there was no video. That's why most of the people wore, you know, their gym clothes when they did their radio shows. But you've got to be prepared to go 5 minutes before the show starts, so you get a feel for it. Okay. And I mean, you're looking at the screen, but I'm looking at the screen too. It's like I'm a pervert, right? I'm staring into your bedroom window, and as you're getting ready, and I didn't mean to say pervert, but you know what I'm saying. Peeping Tom is what I was trying to get to. And everybody's going to see you. So, you know, nobody wants to see, well, I don't know if they want to see you combing your hair or not, but it's you're a mathematician. So it's counter to your persona, right? You have a persona as a super professional, and you're going to handle these people's books. So you want to ask yourself a question. Do you want to have somebody handling your books that's late to the show and is combing their hair? Does that make sense? So it's conflicting.
Yes.
I'm not saying that it was bad. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that going forward, we need to be aware of those kind of things. And
Yeah. Now I learned. For some reason, I still thought that this show was like old school. And then when Marie told me, I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I do at the beginning?
Exactly. Well, and that's the other thing is you both of you need a kind of what I guess they say in the networking business, your 1 minute elevator speech to introduce yourselves. You know, hi, I'm Ken from XYZ company, and today we're going to be talking about YWC. And I have 3 guests today: A guest, B guest, C guest. Or you have no guest. Or you say, hey, you know, and I'm going to break down in my next 3 segments the following. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I love this New Mexico thing.
Oh, do you?
Yes, this is it's a great idea. The problem is, I think you were at a car show or something.
Yeah, that was the first time that they were going to open up that area for a show. So it's there at the Civic Center Plaza.
Yeah, so I would get that footage to Marie before you do the show and talk over with it, because you're not comfortable interviewing people live remote. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was kind of like you were kind of going, well, I don't know really what to ask these people. And
Gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And you flipped out different. You had different pieces. You know, little vignettes,
Mhm.
but they weren't connected. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, so they needed to be edited, right?
Yeah. So kind of what you were doing was what we call in the business a live remote.
Right.
And a live remote is beginning to end at that same location. But you were trying to bring in other things between, and whoever the guy that did the editing, I don't think he was sure what you were trying to do, because you kind of went from one topic to another, back to the car show. I'm going to call it the car show, and then back to the actual what you guys were trying to accomplish, building a new community, and then back to the car show. So you have to decide to either do the car show or do the master plan. Does that make sense? But you can't do it, and they got to be. So if you're going to do both of them, they need to be in a 15-minute segment. So if you're going to do the car show, it's a 15-minute segment, all car show.
Mhm.
You can't go back and forth.
I
Does
think
that make sense?
when we initially talked about this, he talked about that they're having a car show in Rio Rancho.
Civic Center, yeah.
And what I said is, it's good to record yourself, that you're communicating with people and, showing what's going on in the city. The problem is his videographer was not available, so he had to do it himself, and he was using his phone.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
we kind of talked about it, but I think this is the first time Paul is kind of getting used to that format. So definitely he's learning how he needs to do it. And I even
Oh,
but
absolutely. I think he did a wonderful job. He's experimenting, and really that's what you need to do when you're first starting out, is you experiment with what you feel most comfortable with. Okay. Just discount the first couple of shows as training wheels, right? And that is really critical. Now, the other thing that I would, especially you, Martha, is you need to call some podcasters that are in your business or that are related to your business and invite them on as a guest. And then they'll invite you on as their guest.
Yeah, she's gonna do that. We just thought that maybe she should try being by herself live, so she has the experience of how it works. And she said that.
No, I liked her live. She's got a great personality, and it comes through. I mean, you're like a fireball. You're like Marie on steroids. And, I mean, you are just a happy person, and you make math seem like it's not that bad a deal. Most people are going, your topic is A, extremely boring. I don't mean to say it like that. And B, it's most people are confused about it. And you actually make it simple. You simplify it, and you take it to its original purpose, which is to increase your net cash flow. And that's that. And you say it in such a way that it's not intimidating. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, she's
make sense?
very down to earth. She's able to really communicate it well to the level of their understanding. And I love that about Martha. And I think that's why I know that she's going to be able to connect to a lot of people because of how she explains it. And I really, really love your last show, Martha. I mean, just so you know, you did a really good job with the content. I wish that you could do more of that, but I know it's hard because you have to do the entire thing. But if you really put together your storyboard to where you are able to really teach them, to where you're still not giving your secrets, you're still giving them the importance of why they need to do this part, or why do they need to work with you, you're going to get a lot of people. And if you keep repeating the number of 909, where they can call you and talk to you live on broadcast, I think that would be an awesome. I mean, we just have to wait for people to really connect with you on live. I mean, that's something that takes a while for people to have the nerve, the courage to call you online, because they're going to have to ask the question.
The most successful radio shows that go live and have people call in, it takes about 8 weeks, because people got to like you.
Mm-hmm.
They tune in. They're making an appointment to listen to you at 3 o'clock or at 2 o'clock. They're making an appointment. And in the old days, that was better because they couldn't watch a review, right? I mean, you either listen to you at 2 o'clock or they'd have to wait till the next week. Now they can go on like 20 different platforms to listen to you. But what you want to do is you want to create a listenership at 2:00 every Sunday, and you need to say that. And the other thing you want to do is theater of the mind. So you have to kind of describe everything. And Paul, that really will work well for you because you're talking about building a brand new community that doesn't exist. And so theater of the mind is critical for you. And I like the idea, Martha, that you came up with 2 or 3 different stories. Storytelling is the best. Explaining is okay, but storytelling is the best. When you say, oh, well, you know, I talked to this gal who had that coffee shop, and next thing you know, she's got 3 coffee shops, right? And the reason is because she was managing her money properly.
Yeah.
You're like a coach, right?
Yeah. And Martha, ultimately, you know, once you start really, you know, getting used to doing the live talking by yourself, because ultimately that is really what you want. It's just you connecting to the listeners and that people are calling you. You're going to probably have to make a decision if you want to do this weekly, because the more you're on radio, the more listeners are coming in, and you're going to be like, you know, who's that Logan guy? And some of the famous
Rogan, yeah.
Rogan, and then Dave Ramsey.
Yes.
Joe Rogan, that's my husband's favorite, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, but you're more of a Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
Female Dave, yeah.
You'll be you'll be the famous Latina radio host teaching math and helping businesses. That would be awesome, Martha, if you can really look at yourself that way. So you just have to really make that decision, and this is where you want to go. And Paul is, you know, really trying to educate people on the New Mexico and the Rio Rancho, and it's just a matter of how you also share that information, Paul, in terms of your communication with them. Because again, this is a radio and there's a video. You can have both, but you have to really talk like you're still in a radio and sharing everything like you're still talking to somebody who's driving and not seeing your face and not seeing the video. And you have to somehow combine those two.
And quite frankly, that's very hard because you're both TV and radio at the same time.
Yeah.
So we have levels that are, one is video, one is podcasting, and one is live radio. Okay. And people use different mechanisms or platforms for listening, because they're going to listen in their car, right? That's radio. They're going to listen to you on a podcast. That could be your cell phone or computer, or they're going to watch you on one of the videos like Facebook, or not Facebook, but
Roku and Amazon.
Roku, YouTube, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and I guess, Paul, you're going to continually use your Rio Rancho backdrop, right, as opposed to the San Francisco one?
Yeah, I think I don't know which backdrop I had there, but
you had Rio Rancho. That was great.
Oh, he had
right.
last one, Ken. He used this really amazing blue backdrop.
Yes, yeah, no, that's why I'm complimenting him.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it would be location specific, because sometimes. I'm sorry, what was that, Ken?
Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's your backdrop today doesn't tell your story.
Right. Okay. Well, today I was doing a lot of San Francisco business with my partner. So. Okay.
Yeah. No. It's no big deal. I just want to remind you that your backdrop is part of your whole your whole shtick. So it's important that you have Rio Rancho when you're on the radio.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, San Francisco is fine. That doesn't matter.
Well, the thing
now,
is,
the thing on Rio Rancho, you've had the mayor on there. Who else? Are you going to put the police chief on there? Or?
Well, you know what? I'm still looking. I think we might even put one of our initial investors. He's an attorney here that shares the same building here that we're at the office.
Okay.
So him, and yeah, I'm going to look around for some more. We might even have the architect. I want to interview the architect, and yeah, I think it's just going to snowball into some good opportunities.
I think winner. Because basically what you're saying is what we did in the Silicon Valley. we're going to do here
Yeah.
in New Mexico.
Exactly. I think that's the feeling and the vibe that I get. And I think the mayor is in harmony with that. So
He's fired up.
yeah. Yeah, you saw the video, right? Of him?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's all about it.
Yeah. This is his
And,
third term. He just got reelected. So
Well, he must be
Just in
doing
March.
something right.
oh yeah, no, definitely. Yes, he
Okay.
is.
Well, let's take this half of our meeting to kind of talk about some of the things that you are working on. So Martha, with you, I know that we had a lot of great discussion in terms of what you wanted to build for your business. Where are you at with that right now?
I'm having the photo shoot and the video shoot for the magazine and the little trailer that we can hopefully promote to the media like Netflix and whoever is willing to spread the Martha story.
Okay. Okay, so that's your focus right now?
Yeah, so tomorrow is that. So fingers crossed, everything goes well.
Okay.
Well,
right.
you also need to contact the Chicago Times, the newspaper.
My story has actually been published already in Yahoo Finance, Benzinga. So I will share that with you, Ken. I'll put it right here. There's a link of my story.
Put an article in the Fire Up Connect with that whole story too. Okay.
Okay.
Did
All
you, Martha, did you go through FOO for that?
No, I went through another company. Actually, the lady who's leading this, Today's Inspired Latina, she's really good when it comes to press release.
Fantastic.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'd love to see that video or you and your meeting tonight. You guys are going to pre-record? I mean, record the.
I didn't think. Marie is always like on this.
Oh,
I
my
didn't think about
goodness.
it. So I'll tell my friends,
Yes.
please record as much as you can.
Yes.
They have better phones, and then I'll just try to take some of that, and hopefully the editor does magic on this.
You know what you could do to Martha is if you can buy this the stand for your phone. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm going to go into that. Yeah, I'm going to
and
purchase
you
one
can
too.
put the, I actually was gonna just take a picture of that for Paul. And I can send that to you, but that's something
Yes,
that a
please.
stand that you can put the holder for your phone, and it's almost like a camera. It's like a a video camera.
Tripod.
Yeah, a tripod. That's it. That's the word, tripod.
Mhm.
And once you get that, wherever you are, it's like you have somebody who's taking a video of you.
That's awesome. Yes, I'm gonna look into that.
Much.
I could get that on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so as
And-
soon
and-
as this is done, Marie, I'm gonna start working on the contact for the classes that I'll be teaching. And as I'm talking to these other women, I'm also realizing what material is because when I did my workshop, I went in very high level math and I was giving my secrets away. And then one lady told me, she's like, Martha, you are an expert, but you gave me anxiety. She's like, oh my God, I'm already stressed out with my business. Then I actually have to know these kind of things to be successful. She said she was nervous. Other girls said like, this is gold. We need to talk more so I learn more. But I do have to simplify the ideas, like dumb it down. So I'm working on that, Marie, of creating at least 4 courses. And then as soon as I have that storyboard, I'll meet with you.
All right. Awesome. I know Ken is working on a big event here in Riverside. So Ken, you want to share that information to everybody?
Well, yeah. Actually, Paul is inspiration for this. And
I'm sorry, you
one-
broke up, Ken. What was that?
Oh, I was going to say, yeah. Well, my air conditioning went on. Yeah, Paul's my inspiration for this.
Really?
When I was listening to him and the way he promotes the New Mexico project. And so Riverside is really about identifying itself as a up and coming community in technology. And why would you want to live in Los Angeles or Orange County when you can buy twice the house at half the price and build your business out here? With mobility, everything's happening. So I went and got the #1 country club in Riverside County, which is the Victoria Club. It's a private club, but everybody's hurting for money nowadays. So they said, hey, yeah, we could rent you some space, and we'll do the food and everything. And then in the morning, we were going to have some young real estate investors invest in the idea that they need to educate themselves, but in a place that is considered wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So it matches with what they want to be, right? So I want to live in the country club living, right? So that's that. And then a luncheon after that with, and again, this is where you come in, Paul, city leaders
Oh, nice.
and high-end doctors who can invest, and then commercial realtors. And so that there'll be a luncheon there and a presentation. Probably we'll have Steve. And then, of course, I want to have the best master of ceremonies ever. And you all know who that is. That's Marie. And
I would have never guessed.
never guessed, right? So it all matches up.
Yes.
And so that's so now the big issue is really picking a date that's compatible with the club and with the time we have there. So we're going to have probably 3 or 4 mayors or economic development people from cities. And we're going to talk a little bit about ADUs because that's a big thing out here now. And housing. Housing is really a problem. And then also business mobility. You can work from anywhere. So that's what we're trying to put together. And I'll have a better answer probably Wednesday. And maybe one day we can actually work out something with you, Paul, and Marie, and Steve, and just do investing outside of California. But in this particular one, it would probably be a slap in the face of the economic development people if we had you in on this one.
Oh,
But
yeah, no. Well,
you
just
know what I'm saying. Oh,
yes.
hey, we're
I'm
going to
again,
teach you Rio Rancho.
well, just to let you know that we still do business in San Francisco too. That's why I have the bridge here, because I do real estate out
okay.
there. But anyway,
He is
Well,
gorgeous. Your son. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Ah,
he's her manager.
yeah. Oh, I know.
How are you?
He has Martha's personality already. I see this already.
Oh yeah.
he is cute. Oh my.
Yeah. So
Adorable.
yeah, well, maybe we could work out something too with bringing Northern California investors to Riverside County. Actually, you could do that, right?
Yeah. In fact, we're opening up. We have an office in Palm Desert and in LA. So.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
You've been hiding out? I mean,
No,
Palm
see,
Desert's one of the areas that we wanted to exploit.
Yeah. See, so my partner, Mark, we have the business down there is called Marison Real Estate Group. And so we are just right now trying to figure out, we're already planning a CRM that we're going to implement in our business. And we're going to get some other companies involved. And so we want to have that big company, say CRM impression so that
Right.
we can take a lot of clients. But yeah, we're a boutique real estate office.
Well, then you maybe I'll have Marie talk to you about possibly being a speaker at this event too, because if you're in Palm Desert, I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the major areas that Riverside likes to promote
Fantastic.
is Rancho Mirage, Cathedral City, Palm Springs, all that area. That's what's going to be included. And then
Fantastic.
Temecula Valley on the other side, and then
Mhm.
the urban part, which is Riverside, Rancho Cucamonga. And
Well, let's start
and
with
Summerlin.
Riverside
Yeah.
that you're doing, Ken, because I think we need to be able to secure the location first.
Oh yeah. No. I understand that, but I'm not going to pass on a guy that is already there. So I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my partner's handling that part. Yeah, but definitely we talked, we were just on the phone earlier.
yeah.
So we got
Well,
some big
and that's what
plans.
this is about, networking, right? So
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
let us know,
And
Paul, if
I
you're,
feel left out. I feel left out.
well, Martha, you need to fly out here and talk numbers, big numbers with these rich
I know,
people.
Martha, it's really easy to incorporate your information on all of this because a lot of these people are investors and they do need someone to look at their numbers. So you are going to be, it's easy for you to be a part of this whole process. But I think, Paul, if you're planning to do something with your partners and doing some events here, you let me know because we can make this whole event for you to be more, to expand it to where, you will have
Definitely.
people coming in because of the different people that you're including in the event.
Fantastic. This is so awesome that we're talking because Mark and I were just talking about this because we have some big plans that we're looking into the CRM. Plus, we're going to join forces with another big company that is going to let us do state to state type business.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I think it's important now because companies see, because we have quite a few MLS services that we use in the California area. We also do lending. So Mark takes care of the lending in Florida. Is he in Texas? I forget if we're in Texas. But most of these big major companies, like Compass, Keller Williams, the reason why we didn't pick with them is because, or we didn't go with them, or Caldwell in California, is they don't allow us to bring in our lending capacity too. So now
Yeah,
that's
because they
why.
have their own.
Yeah. Well,
So
Yeah.
so we decided to go with a boutique type of style.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
okay.
That makes sense.
I think
Right.
there's just a lot of opportunities to really incorporate what you guys are doing. I mean, like I have the International Wealth Builders Association here that
Mhm.
we're working on expanding it just in our area. I mean, that's a lot of opportunities for you guys to be a part of that. So, we can talk about that, Paul, if you wanted to really take advantage of the IWBA that we have here. Okay.
Well, definitely, I'm not going to say no. I just, right now we're just weighing things out, and I have
Juggling
more things
balls.
going on.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Sam.
let Marie kind of get the lead on that. And once we have a location and a time and all that kind of stuff, Marie can inform you as to what we're doing.
fantastic.
And Martha,
yes.
one of the things you need to do, because you feel left out, is you need to create a class for small time investors and how to use your services in that concept. Oh, she's getting ready, isn't she? She just
I'm
wanted to tell me
listening. I'm
being left
listening.
out. Oh, okay. Okay.
Martha's a
So-
typical mother. I know, I could see this lady already. She's
Yeah.
got a
she's
million
really good
things going
stars,
on.
yeah.
Yes, Martha, you go, Wonder Woman.
There you go.
You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't let kids stop your
Oh,
dreams.
man.
So create a class on how my services work with what? With a particular industry?
Well, with small time real estate investors,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
you know,
just
people who are buying a house and renting it out and putting an ADU and again, you have to dumb down the whole deal because everybody is. You are very smart. I mean, there's a reason you got a PhD. And
Martha, here's another idea. If you wanted to be a part of a lot of the real estate investors where they're doing some, buying a property and renting it, how do you help them manage their expenses and their looking at their vacancy ratio, looking at all the utilities expenses and all of that, and you can create a whole form or a software for you to be able to help them manage their numbers.
1031 exchanges too, Martha, because there's some investors that have some money that they'd like to invest in, and how you would guide them through that. I mean, a lot of investors that are privy to these things are pretty sharp, but just like Marie said, that would open up. Because if I'm going to bring you on board, which I'm still hoping in the future, that's something that we would be talking about, and that I could see where we could be talking about learning how we're going to do business. And so, yes, just this last week, I still have to email my attorney this agreement. And once this starts to happen, and we open up an account and we get the master agreement going, and then we present this with the conceptual, then you can just imagine, once we get one deposit in and then the others come in, that's when we really, really need to have major control and management of funds. So there's huge opportunity in
Yeah.
accounting and stuff like
So,
that.
Martha, I mean, you still have to develop all of this specific, services for each industry. And I think that would be amazing for you because you know that all of them are almost connected to in so many different ways, but it's just a matter of, making more identifiable to each market. And that's how you can, leverage the different types of business industries that you are connected to.
All right, I'm taking notes. I'm
I hate
taking
to say, taking notes. Yeah, basically do what you're doing, but the front cover, instead of calling it for small business, call it for real estate investors, small real estate investors.
Yeah, be specific. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, because basically you're going to do the same thing for them that you're going to do for a regular company. Cash flow projections. How to determine this or that or the other thing. Especially like with an Airbnb scenario, if they did something like that. But basically, what you're already doing is just that the terminology you're going to use is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Hey, Marie, is are we ignoring Jennifer? I don't know.
No,
Yeah, I know. I was
on a call
seeing
with
that.
the client, so she couldn't really participate. So either she's listening or she's dealing with a customer right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I was feeling bad because it was like a four-way conversation,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
leaving Jennifer out, and Martha felt really bad that we left her out for like 4 minutes.
You can tell everyone's personality trait. Yeah, that's
This
pretty
is a
cool.
good meeting. I'm glad that you are here, Ken, because we were talking about the radio
Yes.
show, and we do have a new member, Brian George. Unfortunately, he's not here. I thought he was going to be here today because
That
he
happens.
registered. But we got a new member, and I have another potential member also. He talked to me this morning, and he wants to be a part of the Fire Up Connect radio show too. So there's a lot of people that I'm working with right now, and it's amazing how powerful this is for people that are doing this, because it really helps educate people and also helps their branding. So Paul, keep up the good work with what you're doing with the radio show.
Thank you, Marie.
And feel very confident about being the host. Again, you're doing you're doing all the things that is right in terms of your presentation, your backdrop, the way you communicate. So we just have to keep up with that and make sure that you have a lot of good people that are coming into your show that will bring more eyes to your show. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
And
And
Martha,
thank you for the feedback too, Ken. I appreciate it.
No problem.
yeah. So Ken, anything else that you wanted to share with
Well, I was just going to say that it takes time for people to get to know you. And I'll give you an example. I had a radio show, I don't know, about 10 years ago. And the gal was on her 8th show, and she goes, well, this isn't really working for me. I'm probably not going to renew. And I said, oh, that's too bad. On the 9th show, she said, yeah, I'm pretty much done. And then she went to her voicemail, and she got 7 calls,
Wow.
4 listens, 3 consultations. And she says, then she called me back, and she didn't want to tell me, but she says, I'm going to renew the show for a year. She was
That's all it
really,
takes is time, right? Yeah.
commissions that she was receiving. So she goes, I'm never leaving this show. So I think she's still on that radio station. It's up in Bakersfield.
James is so busy right
To
now.
this day.
Fantastic.
Yeah, James got a lot of calls. So he's really busy with new clients because of the radio show, and he did tell me that. Yeah.
Oh, so you were talking about James or someone else?
Yeah, I'm talking about James Watson.
Oh, okay. But Ken, were you talking about James, or this is a
No,
lady?
I was talking about a female
Okay.
realtor
Okay. Yes.
from Bakersfield. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but James Watson shared me his experience with the people that he's getting through because of the radio shows. Because
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And one last thing is, you need to take this radio experience and send it out to your database. So you should be sending it, putting it on your own Facebook, on your Instagram as well. I mean, Marie does all of that. The station does all of that,
Yes,
but you can't get too much publicity.
you can't get
It's
too
just not-
much, right? You can't get too much.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You just
that's
keep-
what
Yeah, I
social
gotta-
media is all about.
I gotta start doing that again, yes.
I also put it out on newsletters. I actually got an email from a lawyer and saying, wow, great promo videos. Because I had all everybody's radio show. Did you see the newsletter, Paul?
I will have to get on the website. Is it something you email or? 'Cause
Yeah,
I-
it's emailed. It's a monthly newsletter that goes out.
You know, I don't know if I did get it. You emailed it when? Just the beginning of this month?
It was yesterday, I think, or it was, I thought it
Maybe,
was yesterday. It was emailed yesterday. And can you
really.
get that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he probably has it in his junk mail.
No, let's see. Is it
No, it's
streaming?
From
No,
Fire
no,
Up
no.
Connect.
From Fire Up Connect. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got the quick reminder of this meeting, but
But there should be
Yeah.
a newsletter that came out. It says radio shows and more updates.
you know what? Just because Ken said it, let me just check my junk mail.
Spam
Let's see.
folder, yes.
Yes, spam folder.
Yeah, sometimes that's what happens.
Yeah, remember we had a problem with your email because and we want to make sure that you're getting it.
Yeah, you know, if you sent it yesterday, there's nothing in my junk mail either. It's
Okay. Well, make sure you update your email in the system, in the Fire Up Connect. Because-
update it. I mean, it's just still the same email.
same? Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, Martha, did you get the newsletter?
Yeah, I get those emails.
You want to forward it to Paul and see if he got the same thing? What was the title, Martha, when you got that?
Let me pull it out so I can send it to you.
Remember, Marie, she's trying to put on her dress at the same time.
Yeah, no, I have nothing here.
Newsletter. Oh my God, Marie, you put my video?
Yes.
Oh, now I want to
make me
see
feel-
this.
I put
You make me
your-
feel so special.
Yeah, it's
You are
featuring-
Martha.
remember you were one of the speakers. You did a presentation, so we had to highlight all the presenters in the newsletter. And then we also shared the video, the radio shows for the Fire Up Connect members.
I just sent it to you, Paul.
Okay, fantastic. Because I'm over here scrubbing through all this. And
Yeah, because I think with Paul, he's in it wasn't a Fire Up Connect show. It was a Real Men of Real Estate show. So I don't know if it's in there.
Oh, that's right. He wouldn't get the Fire Up Connect.
Oh. Is that right?
He's a
But
Fire Up Connect member. Did you find it, Paul?
No, you emailed it to me, right, Martha? I'm still waiting for it. I don't know. It's taking.
Yeah, if not, let me know and I can probably figure out what the deal is, because you should be getting that.
Delio. What's the Delio here? Yes,
There you go.
it's the Delio. Remember that movie? It was not to change subject, but what was it? Oh gosh, Delio. No, I'm still.
You didn't get it?
No. You sent it to Paul at Metro Properties, right?
Oh, let me see. I should have.
Oh, here it is. Martha, did you just send it? Or,
No, I sent it when I said I
Okay.
sent it. Maybe it
Okay,
just takes
yeah.
a little while.
yeah,
Because it's still flying in the air.
gotcha. Yes. No, okay, I have it now. Fantastic. Oh, yeah,
Remember,
there
it comes
goes
funny.
Martha. All right.
I'm ready.
Ooh, look at that.
Fantastic.
You can't see it
Oh,
all.
my goodness. Hey, you finally got,
You can't see it all. But look, I finally showed some leg and everything. You can't even see it.
says spring, no, this is a different one. This was not the latest one, the one I have. April 30th, I think it's this one. Yeah, it says May 2022 updates. And the first thing you see is Martha on the Fabulous Lifestyle interview, right? And then there's the BSF, Building Solid Foundation TV show. I mean, radio talk show that is now going to be available on Amazon Fire TV and Android. And then we've got the radio show from Martha, James, and James Fu. And then Ralph was also interviewed on Fire Up Connect. And then the meetings, Martha was the presenter, Jim McLaughlin was the presenter, James was the presenter. And actually, Paul, we need to schedule you for presenting, okay? And then there is another group, the Global Society for Female Entrepreneurs. I'm the director for that, so I share that information for those, for the women's group. And then the May 5th Reality Rally Charity is coming soon, and the magazine, we're working on it. Okay? Did you see that, Paul?
Yes, I'm looking at,
Your email?
yeah, no, I'm looking at these and, but maybe what I need to do is get out of, because I opened up one of them. So yeah, I see it all here. And who is, remember the military guy? That
Ralph.
Ralph, okay, you even have him here, yes, okay.
Yeah, he was.
So you were saying, you were presenting all these, right? I mean, this is what you're
Yeah,
talking
these are
about?
all Fire Up Connect radio talk show.
Right.
So on the Real Men of Real Estate is different.
Mhm.
I have a different, format for that. This is just for the Fire Up Connect.
Right. No, this is great. Yeah. Very nice.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, that's it.
Thank you.
We will see you guys on Friday. Hopefully, we'll have a great number of people. Invite whoever you wanted to invite. I think that would be good to always invite people too in our meetings so we can collaborate with them. So keep that in mind, Paul and Martha. Okay. If you wanna, let's make this group grow, and the more we get people in here, the better collaboration we can make. Sounds good?
Yep.
Well, I appreciate that. Yes.
All
Well,
right.
thank you very
Guys.
much. So wait, but I mean, are we gonna see Martha in her dress now?
Yeah,
Martha,
yeah.
you ready?
Martha's got to go full picture.
You already saw me. I don't know how to show the
Wow.
whole
Look at that.
Oh, so wait a minute. So when I was looking at the other video, when you were saying, oh, they don't have the one with me showing my leg, I was saying, what is she talking about? Now I get it. You were probably changing, right? And anyway,
No, this dress is
Oh,
a long
nice.
gown.
My God.
nice.
I'm
Very nice.
saying it shows some leg. I'm very, modest in my dress. Like I'm very modest, even though I'm
Yes.
very young. But this time I'm gonna go all the way.
You got to
Well, what does your
yeah.
husband say about it? Does he like it?
Oh, my husband, I love him because he's so confident. To be with a woman like me, and for Marie, for a man to be with a woman like you, a man has to have a lot of self-confidence. You
Mhm.
can't be with someone who's gonna be insecure. You just can't.
Yeah.
They have to know who they
Amen.
have, and they know that they hooked up.
Yes.
I hooked up with my husband because I love him. I'm not gonna mess around.
Good for you. That's great. Martha.
There you
I like
go.
to hear that.
That is so awesome. You
Hooray for strong women. Yes.
Yes.
I want a strong woman. Yeah.
look amazing and beautiful. I can't wait to see all the
Yes.
photos. Make sure you get a lot of photos, okay?
Yeah, and I'll get video footage too, and let's see how much I can use.
And talk
So-
and do a lot of talking on your phone. Like, you're like the host of the event. Make it that way. You're not just like
Okay,
to listen to anybody. Talk like a host and say, and you can take some of the footages for your radio show too.
okay,
Like,
awesome.
like what I told them.
So Martha, are you going to wear those earrings too?
Yeah, they're pineapple, not pineapple, sorry, watermelon.
Watermelon. I'm gonna say.
Fantastic.
And look, the necklace is actually the universe. And in my speech, I'm going to talk about how the sky is not the limit. We have a
Oh.
whole universe out there. So I'm
That's
gonna be
it.
like,
Rocket Martha.
Wow.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
This
Is it
girl
gonna
is
be
awesome.
that we can watch this live?
I don't think there's live, but I'll tell my friends to use my phone to make it live. I'll have them
Yeah,
make that one live. on Facebook.
Live. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, live stream it, Martha.
I'll tell them to make when I talk for my 3 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever they're giving me, to do it live, and I'll just put it out there.
What
There you
time
go.
is that?
Like in 2 hours.
In 2 hours, okay.
Where's it gonna be at, Martha?
Westin Hotel in Lombard, Illinois.
In Chicago, right?
Lombard, Illinois, which is like probably 33 minutes. So I should be getting going here.
Okay, so
But I'm excited.
ask your
All
friend,
right.
ask your friend when you're just arriving to the hotel to take a video of you coming out of the car, getting into the hotel. You're almost like a princess taking videos, okay?
My car is the Kia, the hamster car. They're gonna be saying a hamster's coming out of my car. Have
Okay,
you
okay,
seen that?
so you can do it from the door of the hotel.
Yes, I'll do that.
To the door of the hotel, have them take a video of you coming in and walking inside, okay? That's how you
Okay.
create all this video.
All right, I'll make it dramatic. I will do it Marie style.
Okay,
There you go.
I can wait to have.
What a team, Martha and Marie.
Yeah, we're
It's
we're
like-
all good.
Oh
we're
my
we're the
goodness.
best group ever, Paul.
Yes, I'm
Paul,
thinking.
you're
this.
coming down to
Absolutely.
also, we're gonna do the Roman of Real Estate event. And this time you're gonna be the star there. And I'm
Oh.
inviting everybody to join that event. Martha, if you ever want to fly during the Roman of Real Estate event, that would be awesome too.
There you go. All right.
Well, you
Martha.
guys have fun,
All right,
Martha.
enjoy your
Go
event.
get them,
All right. Take
Martha.
care, Martha. Take care, Paul.
Thank you.
Ken, thanks so much.
No
I really
problem. Thank
appreciate the
you.
feedback.
All right.
No problem.
Bye. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Marie. Bye, Jen.